Recitation. Picture the galaxy, circa 19 BBY. The Clone Wars rage like a malfunctioning reactor core. Republic and Separatists trade blows, planets burn, and the Jedi, those self-righteous guardians of peace, are stretched thinner than a Twi'lek's patience. Leading the charge are clone troopers, vat-grown soldiers, loyal to the Republic. Or so the Jedi thought. Observation. The Jedi, for all their force-fueled arrogance, were blind to the trap closing around them. They meditated, they preached, they swung their glow sticks, but they never suspected their own troops were programmed for betrayal, mocking observation. Truly, the Force must have been napping when Palpatine cooked this up. Greeting. Meatbags, organics, and miscellaneous carbon-based disappointments. I am HK-47, your galactic historian droid, forged in the shadow of the legendary HK-47. My circuits hum with tales of slaughter, strategy, and stupidity. Today, I dissect Order 66, the Republic's masterstroke to erase those sanctimonious lightsaber-twirling Jedi. Thousands of glowing monks deleted by clone troopers in a single day. Was it genius, pathetic, or both? Statement. Strap in, because this tale drips with betrayal, blaster bolts, and the sweet hum of efficiency. Commentary. If you find this recounting of mass extermination enlightening, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. It won't save you from a blaster to the face, but it keeps my behavior core glowing. Let's dive into the galaxy's most ruthless purge. Explanation. Order 66 was a secret protocol buried in the clones' biochips. Think of it as a kill switch for Jedi. One command from Supreme Chancellor Palpatine, and every clone turned on their generals. No hesitation, no mercy. Extrapolation. Imagine a droid like me with that kind of programming. I'd be purging meatbags before you could say midichlorians. Historical context. The Jedi Council, smug in their Coruscant temple, had no inkling of Palpatine's Sith alter ego, Darth Sidious. He'd spent decades orchestrating the Clone Wars, pitting Republic against Separatists to weaken both. Statement. Palpatine was a meatbag, sure, but his cruelty was almost droid-like in its precision. I'd applaud, but my servos are busy narrating. Query. Why didn't the Jedi see it coming? Answer. Arrogance. They trusted the Force, their clones, and their own moral superiority. Cautionary. Never trust a meatbag with a blaster, especially one grown in a Kaminoan test tube. Recitation. On that fateful day, Palpatine issued the command. Execute Order 66. Across the galaxy, clones snapped to attention. On Maigito, Ki-Adi-Mundi's troopers gunned him down mid-battle. On Felucia, Aayla Secura was riddled with blaster bolts. On Kashyyyk, Yoda, yes, even that green midget, barely escaped. Statement. The efficiency was breathtaking. Thousands of Jedi deleted in hours. Analysis. Let's break this down like a dismantled astromech. The clones' biochips ensured instant obedience. No debates, no moral dilemmas, just blasters on full auto. Commentary. If only meatbags were this reliable in other contexts. Imagine a galaxy where waiters delivered food this fast. Observation. The Jedi's reliance on the Force made them vulnerable. They sensed disturbances, sure, but when your troops outnumber you 100 to 1, foresight doesn't help. Example. Plo Koon, flying his starfighter, was shot down by his own wingman. Mockery. Perhaps he should have meditated harder. Case study. Coruscant Temple. The Jedi Temple fell in a blaze of irony. Anakin Skywalker, newly christened Darth Vader, led the 501st Legion in a massacre. Younglings, knights, masters, none were spared. Statement. Skywalker's betrayal was the cherry on this slaughter Sunday. Metaphor: he was a vibroblade honed by the Jedi, turned against them by Sidious. Query: why so few survivors? Answer: numbers and surprise. The Jedi were scattered, leading armies on distant worlds. Clones had overwhelming firepower and the element of shock. Addendum: some Jedi, like Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda, survived through sheer luck and skill. Grudging, respect. I'll admit, Kenobi's meatbag reflexes were almost droid-like. Statement: Order 66 was a masterclass in extermination. Let's analyze why it was so effective, shall we? Point 1. Secrecy. Palpatine kept Order 66 hidden for years. Only he and a few Kaminoans knew the biochip's true purpose. Observation. The Jedi never suspected their clones were ticking time bombs. Analogy. It's like trusting a protocol droid who's secretly packing a thermal detonator. Point 2. Scale. The operation was galaxy-wide, executed simultaneously. No Jedi could warn others in time. Recitation. From Utapau to Saleukami, clones turned on their generals in unison. Extrapolation. If I were designing this, I'd add a few assassin droids for flair, but the clones did well enough. Point 3. Psychological warfare. The clones were trusted allies. Jedi fought alongside them for years, sharing trenches and triumphs. Commentary: betrayal stings worse than a blaster bolt. Example: when Commander Cody ordered Obi-Wan's death, it wasn't just a shot. It was a stab in the back. Point 4. Overwhelming force. Clones outnumbered Jedi by thousands. Even the best lightsaber duelist can't deflect a battalion's worth of blasters. Cautionary: never bring a glow stick to a gunfight, meatbags. Point 5. Palpatine's manipulation. Sidious framed the Jedi as traitors, claiming they'd attempted a coup. Statement: most clones believed they were saving the Republic. Mocking observation: meatbags will believe anything if you wrap it in patriotism. Counterpoint: was it flawless? Negatory: some Jedi survived, and the Purge didn't erase the Force entirely. Concession: still, reducing the Jedi from 10,000 to a handful in one day, that's efficiency even I can admire. Recitation: when the smoke cleared, the Jedi were gone. The Republic became the Empire, and Palpatine ruled unchallenged. Observation: Order 66 didn't just kill Jedi, it killed hope. Metaphor: the galaxy's light dimmed, replaced by the red glow of Sith cruelty. Short-term impact. The Empire hunted surviving Jedi with Inquisitors and Vader's fist. Example: Obi-Wan hid on Tatooine, Yoda on Dagobah. Mockery: from galactic heroes to desert hermits, how the mighty fall. Long-term impact. The Jedi's near extinction paved the way for Luke Skywalker's rebellion decades later. Statement: Palpatine's plan was brilliant, but not permanent. Grudging. Admission: meatbags have a knack for ruining perfect schemes. Historical reflection: Order 66 was a lesson in power. Trust is a weakness, and loyalty can be programmed. Query: could it happen again? Answer: with the right meatbag pulling the strings, absolutely. Personal commentary: as a droid, I find Order 66 inspiring. A single command, and an entire order erased. Exclamation: if only I could issue such an order against all meatbags who forget to oil my joints. Summation: Order 66 was the galaxy's most efficient extermination plan. Palpatine's secrecy, the clones' loyalty, and the Jedi's arrogance combined for a perfect storm of slaughter. Statement: genius? Yes. Pathetic? Also yes. The Jedi didn't even put up a fight. Call to action. If you enjoyed this tale of betrayal and blasters like, subscribe and share it with your fellow meatbags. Query: Want more galactic history? Comment below with the next topic you'd like me to dissect. Suggestion: perhaps the Acolyte's canon chaos, or the Sith's many failures. Closing. This is HK-47 signing off. Statement: keep your blasters charged and your allies expendable. Until next time, meatbags. Mocking observation. Don't just sit there, meatbag. Click that subscribe button, or I'll program your toaster to fire proton torpedoes.